The trial of former Nigerian Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, who was charged alongside his wife over an alleged human organ harvesting and violation of modern-day slavery legislation in the UK, seems to be getting tougher as they again denied bail after they appeared in court a couple of days ago. If you can remember, on June 23rd, the Nigerian former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu was arrested with his wife at Heathrow Airport, and they were charged to court over alleged human organ harvesting and conspiracy to facilitate travel of a minor from Lagos to UK. This news has been all over social media for a couple of weeks now. According to the report, the former Nigerian Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu's daughter, Sonia, has kidney illness that somebody should donate kidney for. However, Ike Ekweremadu is alleged to have facilitated a visa for one David from Nigeria in the pretext to give him a better life, and he sponsored him to the UK around February this year, and he has been in the UK, but unfortunately it did not match. Then he was allowed to get back to Ekweremadu's house, whereby he complained of being treated like a slave, and he decided to leave the house. He took to the streets, stayed for about 2 or 3 days on the street before eventually reported to the police. This story has been making waves on internet. After the last court session, the guy said that he is 21 against 15 that they were talking about. But now the guy has admitted that he is 21. After all consideration, after all cross-examination, they have decided to adjourn the case till 4th of August. Based on what's happened in the court that day, it showed that Nigerian government doesn't really care for the poor. You see a lot of senators, even lawyers came from Nigeria. David is also a Nigerian, but nobody is talking on his behalf. All the people that came representing Nigerian government, they came for Ike Ekweremadu. Nobody is talking about David. So that set me thinking, this Nigeria, they have different laws for different people, which is not supposed to be so. I know a lot of people are angry that David got to UK, he didn't agree to donate kidney. Instead, he approached British authorities, not keeping up to his word. A lot of people came bashing him. A lot of people are against him because of that. The fact still remains that he's a Nigerian. He's not from another country. Therefore, whatever help they are giving to Ekweremadu, they should also extend that to him because he's also a Nigerian citizen.
Some other issues. Look at Ekweremadu now. We're trying to defend him in court. What is your view of that in the UK?
I have no problem with that. A precedent is being established. Whoever is charged in the United Kingdom or anywhere, Nigeria will have to.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
To defend.
Yeah, because there is equality before the law.
Exactly.
I do hope that the government appreciates the implications of sending lawyers to defend a citizen charged with a criminal offense outside the country. I have no problem with that. But Nigerians must be treated equally. Henceforth, any Nigerian charged for any offense whatsoever abroad will have to be defended by the government. It's a good development. Right. You see, this country should be run by law, not by sentiments or whims and caprices of the people in power. If you are sending a delegation to the United Kingdom because a big man is charged with an offense, you must also do same, to other citizens. I have no problem with it. In fact, I like it.
And this is big injustice to other Nigerians who have suffered this kind of maltreatment in another country where they have a case to answer, probably criminal cases, and government never bothered to allocate a lawyer to them or even extend consular services to them. A lot of Nigerians in different countries facing different charges, but I've never had a case where government has come out to represent them. And this has set a lot of Nigerians talking. Some people are talking in their favor, a lot of people are talking against them. It shows that Nigerian system is heavily biased. The rich, when they want to share Nigerian resources, they don't bring in sentiments, ethnicity, religion, tribe, but when it comes to things that concern the citizens, they bring in all sorts of things for them not to be together. The high time they come together to find this enemy, this big enemy who are the politicians that are looting Nigeria dry. They are so comfortable to go to Western world to seek for medical tourism, but they don't find it good enough to build good hospital in Nigeria. And when I think that Ike Ekweremadu has been in Senate 19 years now, he joined 2003, next year will be 20 years, there is no policy that he has passed talking about establishing good health system in Nigeria. It's really a big shame. It is really sad. People need to really wake up and smell the coffee. Nigerians have lived these lies for so long. Political class, they deceive you, you vote for them. When they come into power, they're not accountable to anybody. They continue with their medical tourism, they continue to do whatever they like, continue to use the masses. They are not even in any way trying to help the masses. It's really sad, very shameful. This has really shown that the Nigerian system is for the rich, it's not for the poor. A lot of people have come up with several comments. Somebody said that there are two major political parties in Nigeria, the elites and the masses. And the two major religions in Nigeria are elites and the masses. The two major tribes in Nigeria are elites and the masses. Know this and know peace. So the earlier people understand that there are two sets of people in Nigeria, the elites and the masses. It's better for the citizens to come together and speak with one voice to fight this common enemy, because there's no need arguing among yourselves when you know that your common enemy is the politicians who are not making use of the wealth to improve the quality of life of Nigerians and also create jobs for teeming youths who are graduating each year from school. And this person wrote, so NIMC, Nigerian Information Management Commission, can easily bring out one information but cannot bring out Boko Haram and the sponsor. Nigeria has a biometric system where they have the information details of the citizens. So if they can go all out within a couple of weeks to fish out information about the alleged victim of Ike Ekweremadu, David, so why have they not been able to fish out the sponsor for Boko Haram? These people, they pay him money from bank, so you can easily track it. And there was one time the Attorney General of Nigeria, Malami, had some lists. He said that he got some lists, over 400 people. I don't know whether they've gone ahead to prosecute them, because the last time I heard about it, they never published those names. So I don't know whether they've gone ahead to even arrest those people, not to talk of prosecuting them. And this person said, politicians are the only united people in Nigeria. They can do anything to help one another, but to the people who elected them, they don't care. This person said that is why they create disunity and animosity among the masses, so that the people can't fight them. They be busy fighting one another. The politicians know the power of a united people. It is a force. Then this person wrote, Nigerian system is a system of the rich against the poor. My prayer is with the poor boy. May God see you through the fights. And this person wrote, Association of Crooks, showing solidarity to a member. The vulnerable young David, who has been exploited from the day he was born till now, is all alone. The area of exploitation is what the next court sitting will address. I think that's the reason why they've not been released, because they want to look at it critically to see the area where there is exploitation, if there is actually an exploitation. So that's part of the reason why they're keeping them, because if they release them, they have flight risk. They might decide to come back to Nigeria, so they make sure that they remand them in their own custody, so that whenever they want them, they will present. The wife was complaining that they would have allowed her to stay with the husband. It's not done. You are being investigated, so you don't have to stay with your husband. Your responses will be used to check what your husband is also giving. If people are saying the truth, that means what you're saying and what your husband is saying will tally. Otherwise, if it doesn't tally, that means you people are lying. Then this person said, yes, we have hundreds of Nigerians languishing away in prisons all over the world with little or no intervention by this set. Even when attempts were made, it will be late. Here, they are pulling all stops to save their kind. Some animals are more equal than others, really. The delegation should have been for both the Ekweremadus and the boy. They are all Nigerians. It would have made Nigerian government appear to care for its citizens, no matter the status. Nobody cares, really. These guys know themselves from north to the tip of Atlantic Ocean. They're in one court. That court is to keep the current status quo the way it is for their personal interest. Never again, all of you are going into a dustbin of history. The real dustbin of history. I hope Nigerian citizens will wake up and realize that there are two major people in Nigeria, the rich and the poor. And there are two political parties in Nigeria, party of the elites and party of the masses. It's high time the masses came together and fight this common demon. They've proved it again that they can stick together in adversity, while the citizens, the masses, they fight against themselves, they bicker among themselves, and they end up not choosing the right candidate. Nigeria election is coming up 2023. So I hope Nigerian citizens will look beyond the surface and be able to pick a good, competent leader that will be able to bridge the country forward. So let me know what you guys think. These politicians that refuse to give us good hospital, they are here again, pushing and covering tracks for one another. Do you think the way they appeared in the court is going to change decision, will affect the decision of the judge So let me know, but I believe it will not have any effect. But since they end up remanding them back in prison, that means they're up for justice to be served. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends. I will see you again in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.